That's Sadia, and now we are talking about Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yes. It's a great show. It's about 9 noble families who fight for control of the mythical land of Westeros.
Oh. Sorry, what were you saying? Not to be a Debbie Downer here, I don't want to be negative Nancy or anything,
But you are.
but yeah, this show sucks.
You were against
Just
both.
as bad as 50 Shades of Grey.
Both things. You were against both of them.
Bring it on, sister. Let's see why Sadia here thinks that it is good.
It's culturally significant. There's not a single person in the entire world that doesn't know what Westeros is, or at least one of the characters from the show. There's not a single person who can't name one thing from that show. Name somebody
That I know that doesn't know.
somebody that exists that can't name a single thing from the show.
My boyfriend would probably not know anything about that.
You should ask him.
Can we get a lifeline, please? He wouldn't know. My grandma probably doesn't know.
My grandma knows.
My cat.
It's a cat.
Meow.
It appeals to several different demographics because it's got fighting, sex, and politics.
So adults.
And people who like fighting,
I wouldn't allow anyone under the age of 18 to watch this.
I advise everybody under the age of 18 to watch this. It's important.
Like we need anyone under the age of 18 learning about sex and violence.
We don't need anybody under the age of 18 learning about sex. Then why do they have sex education in middle school?
Because they warn them not to do it. This will probably make them want to do it, and we don't want them to want to do it. Let's talk about some of the bad effects. So, again, sex. Well, there's quite a bit of rapes in this, and I am totally against that. I don't think that needs to be on a television show of all things.
I think
especially
most
a television
people-
show where anyone can access this and watch it.
I think most people are against rape, but this is historically accurate. This is a world.
It should be rated R.
This is a world set in medieval times where people don't know what salt water is.
But it shouldn't be a thing on a television show on TV where someone at the age of 10 can access this. One of the most loved characters, the main character owns sex slaves. What does that say to a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old or even a 17, 18-year-old?
Why are 10-year-olds
watching
watching HBO?
What does that say about our society to
10-year-old
allow those things on television?
10-year-olds don't need to be watching HBO. It's well written. It's beautifully shot.
I honestly believe the writers live to disappoint their fans.
That's what makes it interesting.
I think that the writers are awful and it's just one horrible thing after another. This show is incredibly slow.
The world is super immersive because of the amount of information in the show. Everything is relevant, like Harry Potter.
I don't like Harry Potter either, so maybe that shows why I probably don't like this. But let's just show an awful clip here where if you were to see this on television, would you allow anyone under the age of 18 to watch it?
See, it was beautifully shot.
So, we came to a conclusion.
50 Shades of Grey is amazing, and so is Game of Thrones.
50 Shades of Grey is absolutely disgusting, and Game of Thrones is awful and terrible, and it should not be on television. We are going to agree to disagree, and
Because our opinions suck.
are going to continue to stay friends, even though I think her tastes in television and film are awful.
I think the same thing about hers.